students, participants and friends. A very good morning to all of you. I am Dr. Vandana Rajoria, Assistant Professor at the Department of English, Dr. Hari Singh Gaur University, bringing to you all a course on Indian classical literature. The term classical has often been associated with so many things. You have classical literature, classical language, classical music, classical style, classical painting, classical films. It often makes one wonder what makes a classic classic. Why some texts of an age are considered classic while others are not. What makes a language, a text or a work of art qualify to be called a classic? If you have ever sought answers to any of these questions, then this is the course for you. For here, you will not only get an understanding of all this, but also get live experience of the golden era of Indian literature via some of its greatest texts. Best suited for the undergraduate students of BA and BA Honours, this course is based on the Learning Outcome Based Curriculum Framework of University Grants Commission. The literature of the Indian subcontinent has its origins in antiquities. This course opens a window to the students of literature to perceive, experience and realize the rich and varied cultural heritage of Indian classical era, which saw its earliest marvels nothing less than 5,000 years back. Beginning with the earliest and the most profound Sanskrit epics like the Ramayana and the Mahabharata, it proceeds to offer an insight into the greatest literary classics like Abhijnana Shakuntalam and Mrichakatikam. From the vernaculars, it brings the earliest and the most eloquent Tamil epic Shilapatikaram, the tale of an anklet, facilitating us to discern the connections and similarities between the northern and southern literary traditions of India. A close reading of the texts prescribed in the course would significantly highlight the essential underlying cultural unity of the Indian subcontinent. It would recreate for us the rich and varied cultural heritage of Indian past, mostly lost to us in the colonial fervour. We will begin the course with an introduction to the classics and discuss the characteristics of classical literature in details. It will be followed by a detailed discussion of the classical drama. We will take into consideration both Greek and Indian dramatic traditions, focusing not only on the affinities and correspondences, but also the points of divergences between the two. It will be followed by a detailed discussion of the first and sixth chapters of Bharat Muni's Natya Shastra, dealing with the origin of drama and the sentiment of rasa. Bharat Muni's Natya Shastra happens to be the earliest and most profound treatise on Indian dramaturgy. Then, we will take up a detailed discussion of the characteristic elements of Sanskrit drama like Vastu, the plot, Neta, the hero and Rasa, the sentiments. The chapter thus would prepare the conceptual background to the study of our course. In the second chapter, we will take up Ayodhya Kanda from the Ramayana, Yaksha Prashna from the Mahabharata and Bhagavad Gita from the Mahabharata. Our chief focus would be to develop an insight into the ideas of truth, dharma and moksha, which happen to be the foundation stones of Indian value system. The third chapter would be dedicated to the study of Kalidasa's magnum opus Abhijnana Shakuntalam. Abhijnana Shakuntalam, while dwelling upon the ideas of truth and dharma, happens to be the greatest celebration of Shringara in Indian tradition. It is considered by many to be the greatest work of Indian literary tradition. In the fourth chapter, we will take up a detailed study of Shudrak's Mrichakatikam. Shudrak's Mrichakatikam enjoys a unique place in Indian literature. As a play, it boldly departs from the traditions enumerated in Natya Shastra in many ways, a thing unique and brave in Shudrak's time. rife with romance, comedy, intrigue and a political subplot, Mrichakatikam makes a very interesting reading. In the fifth and last chapter, we will take up Ilango Adigal's The Shilapatikaram for discussion and study. One of the greatest Tamil epics, Shilapatikaram, also happens to be one of the finest epics written in a language other than Sanskrit. After completion of the course, you will be in a position to understand the idea of classics, the idea of classical literature. You will be in a position to appreciate the universal and inclusive nature of Indian classical literature. The course would provide you all with unique insight into literature and life, which in turn would pave way for a better living. It would also help in developing your disciplinary knowledge and understanding, communication and critical thinking. It will also help in refining your reflective thinking and capacity for self-directed learning and research. In your journey through literature, or for that matter, the pursuit of literature, this course is essential as it will help you in developing as distinguished scholars and enable you in making your unique contribution to the world. Please enroll in great numbers and make it a success. Thank you.